Know thyself. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Happiness depends upon ourselves. The unexamined life is not worth living. To find yourself, think for yourself. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Character is simply habit long continued. Character is destiny. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The secret of happiness is freedom, and the secret of freedom, courage. Everything flows and nothing abides. Everything gives way and nothing stays fixed. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. A brave man is a man who dares to look the devil in the face and tell him he is a devil. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. In a disordered mind, as in a disordered body, soundness of health is impossible. I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemy, for the hardest victory is over self. Prefer a loss to a dishonest gain. The one brings pain at the moment, the other for all time. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The good of the people is the greatest law. Change is the only constant. While there's life, there's hope. Freedom is the power not to do what we wish, but to do what is right. No man was ever wise by chance. He who is brave is free. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Time discovers truth. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. Fortune favors the brave. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Virtue is simply happiness, and happiness is a byproduct of function. You are the supreme of your body. You are the supreme of your soul. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe to the channel. It helps immensely. Don't forget to like the video if you learned something today. I'll see you guys on the next one.